got another package. Oh my God! Welcome back to the Monster Rabbit YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to do a little unboxing and installing, and yes, I'm wearing our local ice hockey jersey. This is the Isle of Wight's team, White Link Raiders. They don't exist anymore because they shut the ice rink down. I'm sporting the ice hockey jersey today because I'm a big ice hockey fan. I used to play roller hockey, and this was donated to me by the Gavigans, so shout out to Ross, Julie and Tom and Bryony. So thank you for this. This is great. Anyway, on with the unboxing. This is a package from Winfred. You guys know who that is. We had him on the podcast, and I just actually released a t-shirt with his graphic on the back. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go to themonsterrabbit.com and have a look for yourself. I should explain, this is like, there's two things in here. One of the things is from Winfred and the other thing is from Poplin. So Poplin sent to Winfred and then Winfred sent all to me. So here we go. So we've got some tan seat covers for the tombstone seats, so we can swap out the black for the tan, and tan door cards. There we go, look at that. So this is sent from Poplin down at Poplin's farm in North Carolina. So, oh, this is amazing. We're going to install these bad boys. Here's the old black ones that came with the truck. I've taken off. Pretty poor condition. But if these are any good to anybody, then please do let me know, and you can have those for free. But I will be now upgrading to these. Nice. Now the truck is in a bit of a state at the moment, so just ignore all that and this. I'm going through something, trust the process. But for today, and to give me a little bit of an oomph, to be honest, we're gonna put these on and all the trinkets that go with it. We're gonna put the speakers back in the door. We're gonna take all these bits off. Remember, I've also got the chrome and tan window cranks thanks to Brett Napoli. So yeah, we're just gonna crack on with a time lapse, taking stuff out and putting stuff back on. So let's do that. Looks lovely, but as you can see, this door card isn't exactly straight. It's like warped a little bit, so I wonder what would help flatten it out so it's more flush. It looks great though, doesn't it? I almost forgot to show you the back of the seat covers that Winfred sent. He left a little note. The Mark 1 Rabbit is like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you're gonna get next. Peep this, Winfred. To the VDub fam in the UK, down the manlock from Winfred. Thanks, buddy. So firstly, thank you to Walter Poplin for sending me the tan door cards, and thank you to Winfred for sending me the seat covers. I appreciate it. Now, as you can see, there is a slight warpness to these door cards, right? They are, after all, from and not an abandoned vehicle, but one of Poplin's specials in his many acres of land, which has been sat in snow and all the rest of it. So, but he's cleaned them up. They look really nice, right? You wouldn't have guessed these are from like an abandoned vehicle. But anyway, nonetheless, they are slightly warped, and obviously when you go to fit them, I mean, look at that. You go to fit them, and they will just stick out of the door like that, which is not ideal. So I got in contact with my buddy Sam. You all know Sam, aka Bowl of Sup. Now he said what you can do is literally get a nice flat surface, spray this with water, spray both of them with water, put them on top of each other, and put something heavy on top, and then leave them sort of like overnight, and like just hopefully they will sort of flatten, and then you allow them to dry out, and they should be pretty straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally do that. I'm actually going to use the truck bed to place these down, spray water, and what I'm going to do is I've got a few spare wheels with tires on them that are very heavy, and I'm going to put them on top and leave them overnight. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 spare wheels, and that should be enough weight. So put the door cards down, wet them, and then put those on top. Okay, this feels so wrong, but here we go. Alright, so oh, this is weird. This is weird. I don't know if this is going to work. I hope that it'll work. I mean, is that any better? I don't know. So now it is just a waiting game, really. I'll leave that overnight. It's not going to rain. I'm going to come back tomorrow, put the door cards on, and all the other little bits like the handle, the winders, the pulleys, etc. So hopefully tomorrow we'll find these will be nice and dry and straight as an arrow. Here's hoping. So I moved these spare wheels this morning just to try and cover more of the door cards surface area, you know, evenly distribute the weight. You know, I wish I had something big and large that would cover the entirety of the door card, but you know, got to work with what I've got. Let's have a look and see what these are looking like. Ooh, these are actually a little bit straighter. Look at that. Kind of worked. That's a little bit straighter. Look at that. Well, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but still a tiny bit wet, which is fine. I mean, it's a beautiful sunny day here. It's like 27 degrees Celsius. So thank you to Sam for that tip. Cool. Realised we've run into a tiny little hiccup. I totally forgot to look. There's no hole for the mirror adjustment. You see that? See how that adjusts the mirror? I forgot about that. I thought there was one already, but there isn't. Which is no matter, because my friend Nick Selko has got me some big tow mirrors, or big truck mirrors that, you know, have to be riveted in and they stick out. So these will be gone anyway, and this will be obsolete. So I'm going to take this out if I can, or I guess I can just poke that through. I hope that's okay, just hanging back there. So let's try again.
Dan, before I get out of this antique, I want to show you where that trim ring goes. It's right there. It goes on the outside of the door card.
Look at that. That is, oh, you guys don't understand how much this means to me. Like how I had an idea where I wanted to take it from the black. Do you guys remember the black? Do you remember someone who owned this truck before had painted the inside of the door black? Do you remember that? And it was all like patchy. So as you can see, I sprayed it. I had some mountain green paint, and I sprayed this, refinished the inside of the door jamb with that LE6B spray paint. And you remember I had the black door card with everything black, the handles, pulleys, everything was black. And you know, for those in America, the reason why I wanted to have tan interior on this truck, because, well, one, it would be period correct. These mountain green trucks, the interior was either tan or black, and it was it was more common to have tan interior with the mountain green, and it just so happens that I prefer it over the black. Now, I know the black is quite rare, but you've got to understand that here in the UK, a lot of the vehicles have black interior, and I just wanted to be different. Again, a massive thank you to Walter Poplin for sending me the door cards, all the tan parts, well, most of the tan parts, like the grab pulley thing, the hand, everything. All of this is from Walter Poplin, so thank you. And thank you to Brett Napoli for sending me these awesome window winders, the chrome, the tan. Oh, it's just beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Well, there you go, that's one side done. That's the passenger door card done with all the little trinkets that go on the inside. I'm just going to have a look at the driver's side and make sure that card is nice and flat, and then I'm going to proceed and do the same for that side. I won't show you that, I won't film that because it's pretty much exactly what you just saw, but on the other side. So I'm going to do that, but what I can do next is have a look at those seat covers and potentially I'm going to take out the seats from the inside and see how those covers come off and how you put them back on. So let's do that one next. Well, that came off pretty easily, didn't it? Well, that was easier than I thought. Now we've got to figure out how this leather plastic vinyl comes off. Think about the amount of farts that are gathered over the years, 40 years plus of farts. That's mad, isn't it? Just collected in the sponge. So apparently, right, putting on the seat cover is like putting on a condom. You've got to like roll it up, put it on, and then roll it back down. Oh man, I've got to do all that again for the other seat. Well, there's a few marks on it, but I'm sure I can clean that up nice. Oh, well, that was a first for me, and but we got it on there. Harder than it looks, a lot harder. There's so many things, but managed to get those things back in the I don't even know what they're called, but there's like a rod here and a rod here, and I managed to clip and hook them back in to where they should go. And there's yeah, you saw it. And but yeah, I know there's some parts on here that are still black, like the seatbelt buckle thing, but I'm gonna get new seatbelts anyway, just for safety reasons, just to upgrade basically. I always find that the early Westie seatbelts are just way too short. Like, you can't get, you know, that's the passenger seat done, that's the passenger side door card in, and now I'm just going to repeat the process with the driver's side. So there we go. Well, there you go guys, that is another video. Thanks for watching. If anybody does want these black seat covers for the Tombstone seats, if you want them, they're yours. You can claim them. They're not in the best condition, obviously, like there's a bit of mold and stuff like that, but you know, I took it off, so obviously there's hardly any tears in them as well, which is good. Also I've got black parts like this, and black door cards and black parts there, so please do get in touch with me, leave a comment below. We can maybe, you know, sort something out, and I can send you stuff, you know, any of the black stuff that I don't need anymore. You guys are welcome to have it. First come, first served, obviously, but we're slowly getting there. Hopefully this was helpful or enjoyable to you guys at home, and thank you again for watching. If you want to support the show, you can always go to themonsterrabbit.com and get yourself a Monster Rabbit t-shirt or hoodie and help support the channel and help us grow. And yeah, make sure you listen to the podcast as well. We've got loads of new episodes on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast, so look forward to that. Anyway, I'm off to have a celebratory Monster energy drink because I think I earned it. I probably needed it about an hour ago, but nonetheless, we're going to crack on with the driver's side now, so no rest for the wicked. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video.